Brightest blessings, everyone. I'm doing a second video response today to Jessie, Rainbow Pagan 2. Anyway, he did a video entitled War Today. And I have to say I agree on some things and disagree on others. I agree. Unfortunately, people with war, he says war in the past, they were fighting for something. And today, the war that we're in is a big lie. I agree that the war that we're in today is a big lie. I also agree that whether you're for or against this war, for whatever reasons, you should support your soldiers. Your soldiers are doing their job, what the politicians are telling them to do. Keep that in mind. No matter how you feel about this war, when you see a soldier, you thank them. You show them the respect that is due to them. However, I have to disagree. We weren't forced into every war. We always have a choice, Jessie. We always have a choice. We didn't have to succeed from England, but we chose to. We felt that the war was worth it. Whether you think so or not, or whether other people think so or not, we didn't have to go into that war. But we did. I don't think there's been any war that anyone had to go into that I'm aware of as far as us with the United States. If you ask me, the United States sticks their nose into other people's business far too often. I think we have to be able to mind our own P's and Q's. I'm a very strong proponent of maybe you should start finishing what's on your plate before you start eyeing dessert. As far as the Vietnam War goes, I'm not going to make much comment on that. As far as you had mentioned the Civil War, or the war between the states, my southern friends. Yeah, slavery did have a hand in that. However, Jessie, don't fool yourself. That was not the main reason why that war started. The war started because the South wanted to succeed from the North. The southern states wanted to branch off and become their own country. The northern states said, not happening. And the southern states said, you want to make a bet? And that was the Civil War. So many lives were lost in that. It was really horrible because there were so many families broken up into that. Brothers and fathers and sons and everything. A father may be a soldier for the North, while a son may be a soldier for the South. One brother may be a soldier for the South, while the other brother may be a soldier for the North. It broke up a lot of families in that way, and with death as well. War, no matter how you look at it, is brutal. As far as Pearl Harbor goes, Jessie, don't let anybody fool you. The United States was looking for an excuse to get into that war. Did you know that the Japanese actually placed ads in newspapers, full-page ads, announcing that they were going to attack Pearl Harbor? The United States was warned on many occasions by the Japanese themselves, saying, you need to stop what you're doing, or we're going to attack your ass. See, the thing is that we were helping the Allied powers while not getting involved. And to be honest, if you're going to get involved in a war, then get involved in a war. Don't sit there and secretly help out the other side. You know what I mean? If you feel sorry or you agree with a certain side or you want to help out that certain side, then don't do it on the down low. Grow a set, claim what you want to claim, and join the war if that's the case. They warned us in plenty of time and on numerous occasions and with many, many different ways. But the United States chose to ignore it and then acted like, how dare you! Oh, we're so surprised when they got attacked. Do you realize that the Japanese the Japanese air attack almost wiped us out? If it was not, they actually turned back because they were thinking, this has got to be a trap. This has got to be a trap. We warned them on many occasions, and yet they have no defense. They turned back because they were afraid that they would have been flying into a trap. If it was not for that, today we would have been speaking Japanese. Yeah. So don't let it fool you. That was our excuse to jump into the war, Jessie. I don't believe that the war happening right now is just. I believe the United States has a lot more to do with quote-unquote terrorism that's we're supposedly victims of than they'd like to admit. I believe that George Bush was a bigger terrorist than any other foreign terrorist could be to this country in his most fevered sexual wet dream. I've heard all this conspiracy theories, and I'm not prepared to make a certain judgment or verbal stance on that yet. But my ears are perked and my eyes are open, and I'm quiet, sitting and listening. I think most people should, if they haven't formed an opinion already. If you're going to go to war over terrorism in the country, Mr. Bush, make sure that you attack the right person. Yes, Saddam Hussein is a prick. Yes, Saddam Hussein was evil. Yes, Saddam Hussein needed to be taken down. But Saddam Hussein had nothing to do with the terrorist attacks. So why was he even on our hit list? Why is he dead? Why don't you go for Muammar Gaddafi while you're at it? Yeah, he's another prick on the U.S.'s list. Would it look too bad that he's not even from a Middle Eastern country? I think it might. Why is it that we're so feverishly searching for Osama bin Laden, and yet with all of our intelligence and all of our equipment and technology, we can't seem to find him? Why was his family rushed out of the United States? I figure if you want the man, you might as well play dirty and grab him by his short hairs and grab his family while they're in the country. But no, they were rushed out of the country to protect them. Don't let things fool you, Jessie. Even though Bush started this war, Obama has claimed that he wanted to end the war, yet he keeps sending troops over there, more and more. So, yeah, keep your eyes open. And again, this is approaching 10 minutes, so just think about it. Blessed be, Jessie.